Hello to everybody. Happy Sunday, y'all. hmm Happy Sunday. Hmm. Look, I'm just getting home from church, and it's hot out there. So, y'all know I told you only a few people knew I had my YouTube channel, which was my husband, my niece, and a friend of the family. But okay, so today we were leaving the church, and the pastor, made a comment about my garden, and I want to say I kind of frowned up in the face, like, what are you talking about? I said, you saw my video dealing with the hashtag Cherokee Purple 2025, where with the where I did the video one before work for to GT Junior Grows, and so I said, what did you think about it? I said, cause y'all, yeah, I said, I don't know how long it's been, but we didn't have church last Sunday, cause last Sunday was fifth Sunday. So they must have just seen it for, I guess, a few weeks ago. I'm like, so I guess today this is their first time seeing us in what 2 weeks, pretty much. So I'm like, what did you think of it? He said he thought it was fun. He thought it was good. As far as like selling the product and all like that. I said, but I basically just told him, I said, I'm part of a competition. It's called hashtag Cherokee Purple 2025. So he said his wife showed it to him, the first lady. So I'm like, so we had to be at church this morning at 10 because we had a baptism. So I'm like, okay. So when I got done talking with him, church is over with. So I went to her. I was like, hey, how you doing? I was like, I said, so you saw my video, huh? She said, yeah, I saw it on Facebook and all like that or whatever. Um, so she said, I didn't know what I was supposed to do. I was like, share, comment, and subscribe. That's what you're supposed to do. And so she said she thought it was fun. And she said she thought it was a very, very good video. I said, well, it was not scripted. I said, well, I do have a channel, and it's called Life with Wanda. So y'all, I guess it's getting out there. And so my mama just happened to say something. I said, "Oh, you knew I had a channel." So I guess she been watching all the time, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a giggle box inside because ain't nobody saying nothing. When I be at work, I be hearing the little Willie's Chicken Shack tune going off, and I be like, ain't nobody saying nothing to me. Of course, you don't see me in the video, but it's my video. And so I don't know. I don't think that they're not subscribed to my channel. If they are, they're under some other name because of course, you do have some what you call these people, not the bush people, well, bush people and trolls and stuff like that or whatever. Which I haven't gone live too much, but just the fact that you know I don't know what to say. So my mama been knowing, and I guess my brother knew too, but ain't nobody saying nothing to me. Y'all, come on. If y'all gonna support a sister, support a sister, support a sister. That's why we say like, share, comment, and subscribe. Like, share, comment, and subscribe down below. Yes, I have. Okay, then I have two coworkers at work. They know I have a channel. But yeah, like, share, comment, down below and share the channel out, share the video out. That's what we want is support. And instead y'all sitting up there just watching and not saying nothing. Come on, y'all. We need some feedback. Was it a good video? Was it not a good video? What did you not like about it? What would you like to see more of? Come on. We need some participation, guys. We need some support. That is all. Basically, that's what it boils down to. We need support. I'm gonna break this English. Us new YouTubers. or us new content creators, yeah, y'all, we need some support. I'm my husband back there in the room, but yeah, us new content creators, we need some support out there. I'm gonna go and put it out there. We need some support. Y'all can laugh at me all y'all want to, but go. I mean, that like, share, comment, and subscribe down below, y'all. We want support from y'all. That's the only way we know the criticism. Come on, bring it on. I mean, whether it's good or bad, we need to know where we need to improve it. I mean, we don't know. Y'all are watching the videos. We thinking we doing a good job, and hey, we not. Just like right now, um, I'm filming from my laptop. I could tell right now that the quality is not good. Let me hold on. I don't know if it's the okay. Well, hold on. It's not the lighting, but I can tell the quality is not good. So, but it does come better from my phone. But we still trying to fix some issues with that. But yeah, y'all. So they've been knowing all along. That's why I said my mama did make a comment that she wouldn't mind starting a YouTube channel on crocheting, knitting, and sewing. I'm a supporter, but I wish she had told me that she knew. I mean, that would have, instead of me whenever I go over there, I'm asking to borrow her laptop so I can write out my script and stuff like that. Cause she was like, "What you doing? Nothing. Nothing. I'm just trying to keep it on the down low. I ain't want nobody knowing. Not if you found out, you found out, but at least let me know. And I'm gonna be me. This is me. Yeah, this is me. This is me. Now the Wanda that y'all meet outside of home and stuff, that's professional Wanda. But Wanda just as goofy as she can be. For real. I'm gonna be honest with you. Wanda just as goofy. And Wanda can talk. Wanda's been a chatterbox since, I'm gonna say, first grade. Cause me growing up, we didn't have no pre-K. We had Head Start, then we had first grade. So, and I do remember on the yellow report cards, Wanda talks too much every year. Wanda talks too much, and yes, I used to talk a lot. Mm-hmm. Yep. And still do. But me being at the age that I am, I'm drinking some coconut water, y'all, because hold on for a second. Let me go. Because I've noticed that now my days off I do get my water in. But when I'm at work, I guess these past few months, I've been so busy at work that I don't really just drink the water. I normally drink a lot of water before I go to work, but throughout the course of the day, I at least try to have at least 4 bottles of water. That way, when I get home, I don't have to drink as much water and be up all night going to the bathroom. I'm just being for real. But yeah, um, so I forgot what I was talking about, but yeah. So, but anyway, guys, look, I just wanted to come on and say that. But if my mom starts her channel, I'm a supporter. I'm still learning. You just got to be willing to put in the time to learn this new technology. So and see, to me, she knows a lot. Well, Mama's been retired now for about, has it been 6 or 7 years? Okay, hold on. This 2025. So I'm thinking Mama's only been retired for about 5 or 6 years. Not long. But with her having been a teacher, she was having to, go, she was up on her technology, her technical skills and stuff like that. So she knows a lot more than I do. So I'm having to spend the extra time in to commit to learning this, and I don't mind because I love a challenge. I love learning new things. So if I have to reach out to somebody to help me, hey, so be it. But I am trying to learn on my own, trying to find out what's next, what's next, what's next. So and sometimes we do get ahead of ourselves, but write that idea down and don't forget about it and come back to it. It's gonna go in there somewhere. But just like me, I jumping ahead, and now it's time for whatever it was that I was trying to do some months ago. So yeah. hmm Not knowing the process, because everybody's process is different as far as being a content creator. As far as what I want to say, as far as finding out the how and when, pretty much how, when, and where to do this and that, where to implement this and that. So, but yeah, so I am. It's coming together, and it's slowly, but um, but that's okay. We all have got to learn sometime. And like I said, I do love learning. Therefore, when this is me, I don't gatekeep. When I find out something, when I find out how to do something, and the next person is struggling, you know what? I'm that person. I'm there to help that person. I don't mind sharing what I know. So um, yep. So anyway, guys, look. Y'all have a blessed Sunday. Today, no, my sister is not cooking, so we won't be having Sunday dinner with her. So, cause no, put like this. She had a birthday party for her 2 year old yesterday, so it's plenty of leftovers. So, but no, it won't be no cooking today for nobody. We are getting a plate from my husband's niece. She is cooking. So, but other than that, I want to eat light. It's gonna be a summer salad. And when I get the plate from her, I just really just want the vegetables. I'm a vegetable. I love my fruits and my vegetables. I mainly love my vegetables because I didn't like my vegetables growing up. I just did not like my vegetables growing up. Mm-mm. So, and I just have to be mindful. Honestly, when Sundays and Mondays come, I say, well, I do have a water bottle. I have two. And I fill them up with water as a reminder. If I'm sitting there, hey, water right here and here, drink it. So I have like three, or either I have bottles of water that I'll reuse it. And just fill it up with some water. I like room temperature water anyway, so I'm okay with ice water. But anyway, so guys, look, it is hot out there. I do have some. Let me see. Are we supposed to be getting some rain? Cause I wouldn't mind it being cloudy right about now. I would not mean I just would not mind it being cloudy. I'm gonna be so for real. And what I do is I just type in weather. And y'all know what? So today, Sunday, have 94, low of 73. Tomorrow have 95, low of 75. Tuesday it is supposed to storm. Wednesday it's supposed to rain. Thursday supposed to storm. But other than that, that's it, y'all. Even up until the following week, it's gonna be hot. So, but I know sometimes we gotta do what we gotta do, even like the evening time and stuff like that. Getting out there in the garden, doing chores and stuff. Even with the Lord, my God, the mosquitoes and the bugs, y'all, they just, oh my gosh, humming all up in your ear and stuff like that. So, but yeah, so I got some. I was out there this morning before church. I'm not gonna tell you until I was more in the more in the backyard. I took up the netting around the spot that was like my garden. Well, yeah, that was like the in-ground garden part. Um, I took that up. Now the white spokes, man, I'm having a hard time trying to get them up. So I'm going to my nephew is going to come over later on, and I'm gonna see if he can take them up for me, and I'll just put them in the shed. Because we were about to get ready to open up that part. Now I do have some watermelon in there. I want part of watermelon wars, but my husband like to grow them, so we're going to we probably either mow it or we eat that part down and Yeah, I got some pruning and stuff to do and all like that. So yeah, but anyway, guys, look, I'm going to get on off here. I'm going to rest a while. I got some homework to do. I really do. I got some homework to do, and do some content creation. So look, y'all be blessed and have a good Sunday evening. And I will be talking with you later. All righty. Bye bye for now.